And this will go here, generate a melanoid. Now, what is this 2,3 enolization for? So reaction looks like here, what is it for? Generate flavor and aroma. Okay, now we're going to go back to talk about what is Strecker degradation. We go back to talk about this guy. Okay, we're going to write here. Strecker degradation. What is Strecker degradation? I'm going to draw a little bit simple, otherwise too long. This is R. This whole section here, replace with a R. Okay? So what it looks like. This is a reductase. We need to react with the amino acids. Okay, what's amino acids looks like? O1, let's say, H. How they reacted? This amino group will working with this, attacking here. One of that. So generate what kind of products? They will generate, which is goes to top, that will be NH, then goes to C, R1H, and COOH. Obviously with water. Okay? This guy will continue to reduce. Will be degradation. Because we already called Strecker degradation. What they will generate? Or this is a key. This is called Strecker aldehyde. What else they will generate? Ammonia there is. There is carbon dioxide. Obviously there is water. What else they have? Some of a little bit carbonyl group there. Okay, but the key is the Strecker aldehyde. That's Strecker degradation. Strecker degradation in our textbook mentioned very briefly just one simple formula, but tells you what it looks like. The key thing is here. This is Strecker aldehyde. Why this is important? This is the reason your bread, your peanuts, and your cocoa has a special color. That's called Strecker aldehyde. Okay, with all these reactions here, we want to talk about what is a good thing for Millard reaction. Obviously, we give products special aroma, flavor, and brownish color. We like it. Like your steaks, like your bread. Now what's a bad thing we'll have? Long time ago, there is a typical example for Millard reaction. Is milk powder, you open the bag, you put it at room temperature for extended time, will turn yellow. And we can measure the color, use the yellow index. Why? Because in the milk powder, the major amino acid is this guy. This is very long CH2. We call it epsilon amino acids. This is a lysine. A lysine is an essential amino acids. That's why I'm asking you a question. Name 9 essential amino acids. So going through Maillard reaction, obviously essential amino acids will gone. What this means? Lose nutrient value. Lose nutrients. There's no nutrient value there. They lost. That's not a good thing. Another thing we want to mention, people say they could generate mild mutagens. And this is in a very special reaction will happen. We want to introduce to you. Maillard reaction in certain products will generate mild carcinogenic chemical, which is called acrylamide. How they generate? Okay. Again, this is a D-glucose. That's not a problem. We already know it. We draw millions of times today. So we know there's the structure, what it looks like. This is a D-glucose. If D-glucose happens, find the special amino acids, which is looks like NH2CH, COOH, CH2. What is this called? Asparagine. Okay, once the asparagine happens, they will going through lose water, shift base, engage. This is typically happens at extended long time, extremely high temperature, more than 200 degrees Celsius cooking. They will generate what kind of products? CH2, double bond CH goes here, NH2. This one as acrylamide. Acrylamide, the reasonable amount is less than 1.5 parts per million, 1.5 ppm. Which product I'm talking about here is the products you will never believe but you will eat all the time. Is potato chips, other name French fries. In potato chips, or we can say potatoes, they have high amount of the asparagine. If you are cooking or fried at extended temperature with oil more than 200 degrees Celsius, they will generate acrylamide. The research has been going on for that for many years. Different arguments about it. This is a mild carcinogenic material, could cause cancer. My understanding, it is the same thing. We'll ask you. When you're using your cell phone, you put your cell phone on the bed, on the pillow close to the bed. Is that going to cause brain cancer? Some people will say yes, some people will say no. From the commercial standpoint, they cannot make a bigger advertisement saying acetylamide will cause cancer. But imagine if every day, every meal you eat French fries, what will happen? Obviously it's not good. So there are some tricks behind it. So what are we gonna do then? What are we gonna do for potato chips? Well, people like it, is that right? You eat all the time sometimes. There is other research which is showing if we do blanching. What means blanching? Basically 100 degrees Celsius for 1 to 2 hour soaking. In the boiling water we soak it. We actually want to deactivate the enzyme. Or we just simply soaking in cold water. The amount of the asparagine will be decreased 60%. And I want to tell you which commercial restaurant, fast food restaurant doing that is chicken a fillet. Because they are selling their products to the children. And they always claim their French fried chips is healthy. They did a good job of that. So you can see the chicken a fillet potato chips compared to what we buy from the McDonald's is completely different. The McDonald's one is very browning, that one is light only, a little bit yellow even. That's some of the story behind it. But this tells you, don't eat that French chips all the time, potato chips all the time. This will comes out. Okay? So that's almost the whole story for a Millard reaction. But we left something I haven't mentioned. We don't have much space.
Didn't you say you want to be done by 1:45?
Yeah?
It's 1:50.
Oh, wait, it's okay. Let me finish it. 2 more minutes. What are the factors will be affect Millard reaction? Did you see lose so many water? Water? Number one, water activity is better at 0.6 to 0.7, which means equilibrium moisture content is about 30%. Second one, the pH at 6.8 is better than pH at 2 to 4, which means more acid, less Millard reaction will happen because protein will be, the water holding capacity will be decreased and the functional protein or the protein components will relatively decrease. This is Dr. Kenny mentioned. So pH higher have stronger Millard reaction better than the lower pH. Last one is temperature. Basically speaking, the higher the temperature, the more Millard reaction. Okay, that's all I have. And I have slides there. We're going to go over the slides when we have time. And next week, Tuesday, we will briefly mention another brownish reaction. It's called caramelization. That's what you go Starbucks, you order a caramel coffee, what it looks like. But very briefly. Our textbook, Dr. Fenneman's textbook mentioned only about the page. Then we're going to go ahead and talk about meat tenderization. That is, go back to Dr. Kenny's topic. Okay, so that's what we have.